Hi, heavy breathing.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We're back.
We're back for good.
Forever.
Forever and
Yeah.
never.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
We took a little break.
We took a
yeah.
good break.
Stuff was happening, so but we're back. And I'm Ingrid.
Excuse me, I was sipping tea. I'm Liz.
And I'm Michelle.
And this is Tree Hill Talk, and it's 2018. This is our first episode of 2018, right?
It is.
Yeah, because our last
Holy
one was Christmas.
Yeah. But we are back, and I just quickly wanted to say thank you to everyone that reached out to me about my dad. For those that don't know, he passed away. It's going to be 2 weeks this Thursday, so
It's crazy.
just wanted
It's
to,
been
I know,
2 weeks,
it's
right?
insane. But I just wanted to say thank you because a lot of sweet people sent me messages and stuff. So
Yeah.
it means a lot. And so we had to take a little time off, but now we're back. We live streamed.
We did.
We did a
sipped-
sip and watch.
Sipped and watched.
We did sip and watch together. So thank you to everyone that joined us for that. If you don't know, we do that every Monday night around 7:30 p.m. on our Patreon. It's a good time. We have drinks and we live stream the latest episode that we watched. And this week we watched episode
5.
There you go. Because I was like, I don't remember. Please swoop in and help me.
Together
Called
now.
Nobody
All together
Taught
now.
Us to Quit
Nobody
was
which,
the title.
which is fitting.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
this one fit
It
perfectly.
was fitting.
Let's see. So, do we want to just jump right in? Do
We
we have
start
any
out
other
with-
things we want to mention before we
I don't think so.
we're good?
It's just another Dear Lucas.
It is
As
another
always.
Dear
Yeah.
Lucas. I wonder if I can.
Like
So
recite it.
Yeah. So she's at the call center. She's getting that call again from her random Irish
What?
sounding.
No, the woman's a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a mystery.
Mm.
At first, because it was like a quick cut to Brooke talking in front. I'm not going to jump ahead.
No, yeah.
But I was like, wait a minute.
Is that
Is
Brooke
this
talking?
Brooke?
Yeah.
And she's just, disguising her voice too.
that would be funny.
Right.
But
No.
it wasn't.
I don't think.
You don't think it's going
gonna
anywhere?
I don't think so. I think maybe this is just like an updated friend. Each week she talks to her. She kind of needs her advice on things. It makes Haley feel better.
Yeah. I have the Dear Lucas.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
please read.
Dear Lucas, well, I've been volunteering at a crisis center for a couple weeks now. So it's been a couple weeks since the last episode then.
Right. Which has been a couple weeks for us. So
Mhm. Perfect.
Works out.
I'm struck by the number of people who are struggling in this world, and as much as that saddens me, I'm also humbled by their strength and the courage they display in the face of their struggles. Haley James Scott, letter to Lucas Scott. Yeah, so that's how it opened. Another letter to Lucas.
Another letter to Lucas.
And they
yeah.
did mention Lucas and Peyton in
And
this
Peyton.
episode.
No.
Little nuggets.
Leighton.
Little Leighton nuggets. And then you mentioned right after it kind of cuts to Brooke's documentary
Yeah, Haley
interview.
takes
Yeah.
the call from her Irish friend.
Mhm.
Right.
And in that, it like meshes into what Brooke's saying, and Julian is recording her
Mhm.
Yeah.
For his doc.
for his documentary.
It like overlapped what they both were saying.
Mhm.
So I'm like,
Yes.
wait a minute. Did I miss something?
Hold up.
I
Is she
know.
Irish?
Is this Brooke? Is she?
New phone who dis? New Brooke.
Julian is recording what
Mhm.
happens next.
Yeah, that's like the
This is project.
the ongoing theme. And she mentions how she declares bankruptcy. Well, she can declare bankruptcy or give all the money back and take all the funds from her own personal savings to return to all
Right.
the investors, and that's the route she goes.
It's the right thing to
she
do.
depleted her whole
Mhm.
bank account,
Yeah.
her personal.
She broke.
Very noble.
Very noble.
She's so good.
It's so Brooke, though.
It's so Brooke. It's so great.
Yeah.
I know I feel like I say this every time, but I'm just like so proud of like the human that she has become.
Right?
Just like from
Yeah.
day one. And
Well,
now
she's evolved into a
she's-
nice adult.
She's really a butterfly.
A very good
She was a
functioning-
caterpillar and now she's a butterfly.
She was like a fuzzy,
She was a fuzzy
Fuzzy,
bitchy caterpillar.
bitchy caterpillar.
Spoiled caterpillar.
But
And
she was
now-
like really beautiful though.
Oh my god, so beautiful.
Yeah, no,
So beautiful.
always.
Yeah.
A
But
beautiful, fuzzy caterpillar.
She
There
talks
is
about, which we kind of forgot about, that her parents did go through a tough time when she was in high school. And I was like,
Mhm.
oh my God, yeah, we totally forgot about that. Where Brooke was like broke for a week. Remember?
Yeah.
It was like she couldn't use her credit
Function.
card. Like,
She didn't know how to be poor. Remember?
She
I
didn't
think
know how to
Peyton
be
took her like
poor.
to a thrift store and she was like, ugh. Like, she
yeah,
couldn't-
she's like, I don't
Yeah.
know how to do this. So it's just funny how where she started, now where she is.
Yeah, she's come a long way. After that scene, we have Jamie wanting to see
Quinn.
just Quinn's gunshot wound.
Her
and
nasty wound.
it was
Oozy.
oozy.
Ugh.
And Haley's
It
all...
really was actually oozy.
It was
and
pretty
they showed
gross.
it, and that was really gross.
Yeah, they did a good job of making it nasty.
They really did.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
And Haley, at first, was very confident in the fact she's like, I can handle this. I'm a mom,
I'm a
and I work
mother."
at a call center. Like that,
Like
you
that
I know,
makes
right?
That's
sense.
the same thing.
Gives you total credibility.
Yeah, and then she gets grossed out, and it's just like a
It
funny
was
little
gross.
scene.
It definitely was gross.
Yeah.
But that was funny. And she's like, oh, maybe we can wait until Clay comes home and we can change each other's bandages. I'm like, what? Why?
Bond over the bandages.
She's like,
What?
yeah, it's like a bonding experience. Like, no. Like, crazy
bitch,
girl.
Listen,
She
it's
was-
Quinn
It's Quinn.
and her weird
She's still
things.
a
She's-
doe-eyed deer.
She's a doe-eyed deer.
She just has
Can
really
we Photoshop her
weird-
face on a deer?
Sure.
please?
Yes.
Yeah.
really
Michelle's
enjoy
writing it
that.
down. It's happening.
It's happening because she's such a deer. She's just like an innocent little deer with these big eyes and like in a fantasy world.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on, yeah.
Yep.
Next, we have Mouth and Nate at the river court
And
sitting
we
on the
were
bench.
all like,
They're
oh,
like
Aw.
because we
spooning and
haven't
happy.
seen them
They're
in a
just
while. We haven't seen Mouth.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see Mouth last episode, right?
Nope.
He wasn't in it, so it was
No.
nice to see him. He's looking.
And we had a lot of
fine.
Mouth this episode.
Yeah, it was really great,
Which
and
was
just
good.
like two cuties on the screen talking. You're like, ah,
Two
There
cuties
was-
on a bench.
There was a lot of friendship in this episode.
there was.
Remember that
Remember?
was your hope for
that was your
season
hope.
8?
And I was like, guys, it happens. I swear.
Ingrid definitely gave me
It's good
support on that.
friendship.
She's like,
Yeah.
it happens.
So they're talking about, well, I like that Nate brought up how much he respected Mouth for not reporting everything that was going
Right.
on.
Yep.
With
So- What was her
Renee.
name? Renee.
Remember that so long ago last season?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Baby drama,
The baby
Yeah.
drama.
which was not baby drama at
Which
all.
is the reason Mouth is unemployed
It's true.
currently.
Yeah, because he didn't want to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Well, he hid the truth from the public, so Nate would
Right.
look better, I guess.
But, Mouth
He
did
did the
that
right thing. He was noble and righteous.
Yeah, this whole episode is pretty much about doing the right thing and blah, being a good person.
Being noble.
Being
a good
noble.
person.
Yeah, which is always good. But I really like seeing them together.
Me too.
It was a great pairing. I love that pairing.
Made me happy. I liked seeing them at the river court also.
I love how Mouth said that their hits are Millie pretending not to be Millie when they're
Oh,
talking
with
about,
his
but your
podcast.
podcast is doing well. He's like, well, the hits are Millie pretending not to be Millie. I just thought that was really funny.
I
We
was
had-
like,
didn't get to
we
see
know that
Millie.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I like that Mouth is still going with his podcast.
Yes. Represent.
Represent. After that, we have Nate and Jamie talking about how he hasn't told Clay.
You avoid things.
How you avoid things, Dad.
It's just what you do.
Yeah.
That cracked me up.
And Nate after that's like, fuck, do I do that? We're all just like, yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
everyone knows
And then
that.
Haley's like, no, you don't
Haley's
do
like,
that.
no, you don't do that.
She was just in a good mood this
She was just-
episode.
She was
Yeah.
a feisty,
She
horny
was
girl.
frisky.
It's that pregnancy horniness,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
And then that was just like a quick scene.
And Jamie goes, you crack me up sometimes, Dad.
Yeah. Jamie is just like a 500-year-old person.
He was
He's
just
too
like, I
wise.
wish you were a bobcat, but if you're not a bobcat, then it's okay. Or something like that.
Yeah,
Like, I
something
can
like that. Yeah.
He's like,
you know,
tell,
respect
tell
that.
Uncle Clay, he'll understand.
Yeah. If I understand,
understand,
they
he'll
will
understand.
understand.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
Right?
He's like Yoda.
So
Did we
he
have
is
He's the
Yoda.
little Yoda.
He's the Yoda.
He's the One Tree Hill Yoda.
Oh.
Should we put his face
Yeah,
on Yoda?
Jamie,
Yeah, let's
the
put his
One
face
Tree
on
Hill
Yoda.
Okay.
Let's make that happen. Derek, make that happen. Thank you.
Yeah. Derek, can you get on that?
I'm picturing the Star Wars opening, but One Tree Hill.
Oh yeah, with like the,
Just have like
the
these
lettering.
kind- yeah.
So good.
No,
Anyway.
Michelle's like writing it down. Then we get to the jail scene.
Yeah, I just wrote Victoria's pissed
I
in
said,
caps.
Yeah.
Vicky is mad.
Yeah. She was just pissed.
And
Pissed.
she's told
Yeah.
Brooke not to visit her again.
Yeah, she was nasty.
Well, she said you're a stupid girl
You're a
for
stupid
following your
girl.
heart.
Who says that?
Well, she doesn't
Old
know.
Victoria
Child.
creeped in.
Prison's changed her.
Yeah.
She's
Made her
in
nasty.
prison.
Made her bitch Toria again
Yeah.
for a little bit.
The queen reigns again.
Mhm.
But I think she's just it's almost like Brooke is so much her mother because you know when Brooke has like these outbursts
Yeah.
before she thinks, it's kind of
Yeah.
like that's what Victoria is
Yeah.
too.
Brooke does
she
the same
hasn't had
thing.
that in a while. Actually, she's been pretty level-headed
Yeah.
in all of this drama that's happened with her. So
Well, she
yeah.
caused it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
It's her fault.
Yeah.
And then after this is
and
the
I
intro.
wrote the worst intro yet. Is
Yeah.
what I wrote down.
100% the worst, right?
I didn't even think it was the same song, to be honest.
Me neither.
Because I'm like, wait, I don't.
So it
wait,
was
what
so
is
bad.
happening?
It
It
was
was so bad.
I think I was so shocked. I didn't even write down.
it was
anything about
Matthew
the intro.
Ryan, by the way.
Oh, he's sang on a
Yeah.
couple episodes of the show.
It was really bad.
I was just.
It was really bad.
uh,
So far the worst.
so far the worst.
Definitely the worst.
Nothing
100%.
against Matthew Ryan.
No. But
Whoever is writing this,
I think the
composing
artists
music.
compose it.
That's
honestly.
it has
Well,
to
then
be.
then they're
tweak
take- It's bad. I'm sorry.
It just doesn't fit.
It's like they're given these.
No, that was
lyrics,
really weird. It was
Do
really
your own spin on it, but every spin's bad. No one should do it. That's the
Right.
thing. No one should do it.
Out
Right.
of all the ones that have happened so far, which one do you...
Oh, sorry, that's Liam.
That's Liam slamming into our mics.
Mhm.
Which one was the best? I guess I have to say Kate Vogel. I mean, the first one.
Yeah.
Besides Gavin. I mean,
I would say... I would give
What
it to
was-
Fall Out Boy, maybe. Weren't they the most like upbeat, close kind of to Gavin's?
Who was
At
last
least
week?
the tempo.
Susie Sue.
Susie.
Susie Stu.
Susie.
Susie.
I think I'm gonna go with her.
Really?
No, right?
Do you remember?
You said that
hers?
was a porno. You told us it
right.
was a
It was
porno.
like really slow.
right.
I like. I'm saying Fall Out Boy because at least his was like upbeat, kind of with how
Yeah.
the intro kind of is the song itself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was different, obviously, but at least all these that are so slow, where there's actually it's so slow to the point where there's moments of silence.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
intro, and it's like that
Yeah.
shouldn't be happening.
No, it was weird.
So
Yeah, it was weird.
no, this is by far the worst.
That was by far the worst. And if you don't listen to pre-show on there, Ingrid confirmed that only half this season we get these special
I'm
intros.
pretty sure. It's not. I
So-
know for a fact it's not the whole season.
So we have something to look forward to
Thank goodness.
coming back.
yeah.
Oh, it's bad. It's really painful. And like I forget every time, and then once it happens, I'm like, oh my god,
I know. Once it started happening,
this
I
is
was like,
terrible.
"Fuck."
I didn't know it was happening.
No, because it was kind of silent, and then he started singing,
And we're just like,
but it
what?
was also still silent.
And the
It
thing
was
is,
weird.
you know the lyrics to the song, but at the same time, like I don't know this song.
Right. That's what
I
was
don't
saying.
know
I don't
how this is supposed to
recognize
go.
the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. The words
Ugh.
sounded differently.
Woof.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. Worst.
Yeah.
Hashtag worst intro. Moving on from that tragedy, we have Julian and Nate.
Julian brings Jamie his
The glove.
pitcher's glove.
Yeah, the glove that was given to him by his father when he was younger, but he sucked because he was, quote, catching butterflies.
Chasing butterflies. I
So fucking
LOL'd
cute.
hard on that. Julian's one-liners with his like nerdy childhood kills me.
Yeah. He
He's
was
so
like,
feminine
"Chase
at
butterflies."
times.
My
Such a
dad
feminine
just
Yeah.
wasn't
artist.
proud of me because I was like a big old nerd.
Yeah, he was
Just
just
so
chasing
funny.
butterflies, like
in
not
the
playing
field,
baseball.
right?
Yeah,
Is that what he said? In the
he was
field,
in the outfield, like
catching
not-
butterflies.
catching butterflies.
I just love him.
Yeah,
There was like that brief moment in time where we were like, Julian, remember we weren't really swooning over him? And
Yeah.
I'm swooning again. I'm just like, oh, Julian, you're so adorable and nerdy. I love it.
Well,
with your
he had-
satchel.
he had really good one-liners. In
He
this
did. He had
episode.
great one-liners in
Great.
this episode.
He did have his little man purse that Nathan was making fun of course.
It's like a briefcase satchel.
Yeah,
side.
it's a
like a
merce.
side
merce
bag.
The side bag.
Satchel.
It's like
He's
he-
got a lot of things
hipsters
to
that walk
carry
around in Brooklyn. They wear those kind of bags.
Right.
You
You
know?
put your laptop.
Put your
your
laptop in
notebook.
it. You need to have
Yeah.
it.
He's an artist.
He
He
is
probably
an
has
He
artist.
the
gets
camera
the
in
artist
there.
bag.
He does get the artist bag.
It was leather. It's
It
fine.
was. It was a nice bag.
Yeah.
Shut up, Nate.
What do you know?
What do you know, you
I mean,
jock?
imagine if Nate had a bag, it wouldn't look right.
No.
He couldn't pull off
Yeah,
that.
no.
I mean, a duffel bag for sports. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
A
sense.
book bag,
A
maybe.
book bag,
Maybe.
you know, but no, not a merce.
No, that's only Julian. Oh, and then he tells Julian to talk to Mouth.
Yes, because he feels like that would be a good next step. He's also going through some stuff,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what to do next.
Mouth doesn't have a lot going on.
Mouth.
Poor Mouth.
That was adorable.
He's
though.
super unemployed. Super just chilling, watching.
And he's lonely.
He is lonely.
Oh, he's so lonely. What
Poor
happened
guy.
to his friends?
Should we jump? Do you want to?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, we want to continue. Well, Clay,
Yeah. I guess we'll keep going in order.
and then we'll get
We'll get to that scene. Sadly, we do have to mention Clay at the hospital. Anyway, moving
Well,
on.
at least
No,
Nate's
I'm kidding.
there.
I'm kidding.
We just literally had a moment of silence. for
We're
that
just
scene.
and
we visited Clay at the hospital.
right, and that's when
He
Nate
was
tells him.
doing a side swoop with the applesauce in the mouth kind of thing. He's like working on his,
his strength in his right arm.
Yeah.
And Nate finally
comes
tells
in.
him that he's not going
And
to
of
camp.
course, Clay understands.
And
He
Clay's
just wants
like,
his
"That's
well-being.
fine."
You know, that's his best friend. He said, "You're not just my client; you're my best friend. And
Yeah.
your health comes 1st.
Mhm.
and you
Gotta
avoid
do what
things.
you got to do, and you avoid things, just like your kid said.
And
Yeah.
Julian also said that, didn't
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah,
He's like,
avoid
Jamie
things?
said that you
Jamie
avoid
says you
things.
avoid things.
Yeah.
They all. It's the ongoing joke of the episode is
'Cause he
Nate
always does.
avoids. He does. He
But,
really dodges everything.
I'm surprised Nate thought Clay was going to
Wouldn't
react
understand.
differently.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I feel like their friendship, like the fact that they're best friends, I'm doing air quotes. I feel like Clay is more like, you're my best friend, you're my
Yeah,
best friend.
yeah.
And Nate doesn't realize,
Uh-huh.
Nate does say that they're best friends, but I feel like Nate forgets, like, as a best friend, Clay, of
Mhm.
course, is going to support your decision and not put his job first.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Nate was
Yeah.
worried that he wouldn't understand. But, of
I
course,
guess because he has Haley who really understands because she's supporting him fully
Yeah.
no matter what, and then there's Jamie, of course, that's his son, and then he has Clay, like the best friend Clay. He's like, oh,
yeah.
Who's also his agent.
He's
so
my
it's
agent,
hard.
so he sees
Yeah.
him as that. Yeah,
And he
so it's
went through
hard.
so much to get him to become a bobcat.
Right.
Right.
So that
They
disappointment.
had a whole
Yeah.
big fight because of this, so that was like their big falling out,
Right.
and now. I mean, he just wants him to be happy, and that's
Yeah.
great.
Even though there's so much shitty things going on, I feel like everyone's pretty happy,
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they are.
you know,
they're dealing pretty well,
with all their stuff.
especially
There isn't like a
Clay.
psycho running around pretty
No,
much.
not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, well, there is.
well,
she is
there
running
is-
around.
right. She's
not
around.
she's not locked up.
but like right now, currently,
currently,
everyone's super
everything's
chill.
calm.
yeah.
I'm just like
Two
really
calm
surprised
episodes in a row.
that this hasn't been brought up yet.
Right. I'm
What?
confused.
Every
Katie
pre-show, I'm like,
Ryan.
Oh,
Katie
Katie.
Ryan's coming.
She's still out there,
She's still out there
and
being.
I mean, not
crazy.
to jump ship, but Clay and Quay in general, they were a little hesitant when they walked in that house.
Well,
and locking
I would
the
be
doors,
too.
making sure it's locked. And
Now
she's out
cut,
there.
Cut to the door.
I would. Oh,
Do we
yeah.
want to cut to the door when she goes to lock it? It wasn't locked because doors don't lock up like that. Sliding glass doors, they lock down. And she was like, "Let me check this lock," and it's up, and she didn't move it. And I'm like, "It's still unlocked. You didn't lock it. Like it's not."
I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
I'm also. Was anyone else confused with the entrance? I know. So he has those a lot of stairs.
yeah,
Yeah.
and which he mentioned, like, "Oh, I'm really tired."
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
But I've never seen them enter
That way.
from that blue hallway.
They always enter. That's the main entrance. They are always all the scenes come
side,
from the
right?
back,
the back.
from the beach.
Right.
Right.
Like their side door.
We never see them actually coming in from the front of the house because they're always at the fucking beach. So they're
Right.
always coming in from the beach side.
That's their
Right.
thing is the beach.
So we never really see them use
Right. So
that
we were
front
like, oh,
entrance.
they have like another piece of the house that we've never seen before.
right, which is the front.
Yeah.
They
Which is
never
the
go
front.
in through the front. They're always coming in from the beach.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Clay has a lot of stairs, and that's going to be hard on him for.
Who
Yeah,
the
a
fuck
while.
goes back to the place you were shot?
Yeah.
I know.
Didn't want to.
I mean,
I
you gotta
mean-
go home.
Haley and Nate's house is big enough where they could just stay there for like at least a little bit,
Right.
And so they can be able to be taken care
Especially
of.
when you have like
too.
a crazy person on the loose
right
that's trying to kill you.
right.
I'm pretty
Not
sure if any
smart.
of us were shot in our house, we could not go back there.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Especially and
Not right
then
away.
sleep in that bedroom.
Yeah, no. And they were hesitant.
Yeah.
And
like
then
a
Well,
second.
Clay passed
Clay
out.
passed
Quinn
out.
was
she
up.
was up. I
She
knew
was like,
she was gonna,
"Ooh, I'm
I
having
predicted-
issues."
I predicted a little struggle with Quinn, so I foresee her to have a little PTSD.
I would too. She's got a oozy, friggin'
Oozy-
festering wound.
oozy festering wound. Go ahead, Michelle. What were you gonna say? No.
Nothing.
You good? All right. If we're jumping back
Is
into
this the
kind of
Haley and Brooke
Under the
scene?
bridge?
Under the bridge,
which
where
apparently
Brooke and Peyton used to go.
yeah, never saw that though.
Never saw that. They made that
No.
up, but they used to go.
But I like that she's
But
like,
they
well, I was
said
nerdy
Peyton.
tutor girl. I wasn't invited under the bridge.
Yeah,
I'll take that memory.
me
Yeah.
too.
It was cute. But yeah, they were just
It was a very brief
venting.
scene.
Yeah, like Brooke was saying how she told Victoria and how Victoria was mean and how it's her fault and blah, 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 blah. And Haley's like, she's always mean. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
you'll be all right. Pretty much every time Brooke tells someone what Victoria did, and they're like,
Like, surprise,
that's how she
surprise.
is. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then after that, we have Mia, Brooke, and Haley, which I thought was a fun scene when she's like, don't look at the bar. And then you see them both leaning over, looking at the bar, and she's like, don't look at the bar. I'm like, everyone does that. When someone says, don't look over there, but, and you're just like, you look
Right.
every time.
I'm never slick at that.
I'm just like with Mia.
I don't feel bad for her.
I don't
feel bad.
Do not feel bad for her. I'm also just like, go. Why are you sticking around? Obviously, this is very painful for you.
Yeah.
Is she annoying you, or you think her character, it'd be better for her?
I don't need to see her for a couple of episodes.
Who, Mia?
Mia.
Yeah, she's not really bringing anything
She's
right
not bringing
now.
anything to the
Yeah.
table currently.
Yeah.
But I think now that Alex is gone, well, actually now Mia's gone though too. So
Mia's only gone for a short time in Portland.
yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe Mia will come back
Yeah.
and Chase will be like, Alex lied to me.
No, I'll get to it when we get
Yeah.
to the
Mhm.
Yeah.
chase. But I did like her voodoo doll. She's a little crazy.
She kept
She's a
stabbing.
little crazy. I mean, yes, we're not dealing with like the normal like rebound relationship. Alex is like a little bit intense.
Mhm.
So Mia's feeling very like an
Threatened.
adverse. Yes,
Yeah.
very threatened by her. So
Yeah.
she's gotta do what she's gotta do, I guess.
Gotta do.
She's gotta stab that voodoo doll.
After that, we have Julian and Mouth
Yes,
together.
now we can-
Yay. So Mouth comes out, decked out in the
God, so
suit
funny.
with the tag still on because he
Except
has to
with
return
his
it.
slicked side part.
And
hair.
don't forget his Magnum condoms.
Oh, that was ridiculous. Very
so
funny.
Just
Anyway,
But like very mouth.
so Mouth.
You know?
Like so Mouth, but not Mouth.
Right. Like it is him, but like old
I
him.
think he's-
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
still great.
Yeah.
I mean, when you feel self-conscious, obviously you revert to your old kind of ways, or like when you felt that you were the most self-conscious. So then he acted like old Mouth, and it was just,
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
I
it was funny.
I also feel like maybe he's a little awkward because he's always in the back of the camera, not
right.
in
Yeah.
front,
Now he's
behind
in
the
front-
camera. There's
in
the
front
term.
of the camera.
So, and it's different. You can be like, you can direct and be like, be natural. But once you get in front of it, I've
Mhm.
been
You're just
there.
like,
You're like,
"Ooh."
Yeah,
you don't
and
know what to
plus
do.
Now he's kind of been behind a microphone, and no one's been seeing him, and
Right,
he hasn't had
right.
any contact with like the real world.
Yeah, he's been by himself.
So he's
Millie's
like,
not
"Oh,
there.
The camera's gonna be on me. I have to act like some way that he thinks is appropriate.
And
Just
Chase
funny.
calls him with a job offer as a bar back. And he's literally, it gets to the point where Mouth is acting so weird. And he's like, just say you'll be my bar back and the job is yours. And Mouth refuses to
Yeah.
say it.
It's like,
Because
no, I think I have to.
call my agent.
Yeah, I can't take this offer at this time or something. He says.
And then Julian is like, no, we need to have you natural, what you do day to day. And then he's like, well, you're going to be bored. And he's like picking lint out of his toes,
And he was
watching
about to eat it.
infomercials. Yeah, I was like, oh my
like,
God,
oh,
is he
no,
going to
no,
put
no,
this in his
That's
mouth right
what
now?
I thought too. It's like, don't do that.
Yeah.
And then Julian's just
He
pretty
should have
much like, get
recorded
me
his
out of here.
podcast. That's
Yeah,
insane.
him
Right,
podcasting.
right.
It all worked out, but still, some things could have been
Yeah.
changed.
I'm excited for this new chapter for them. I guess.
Oh, before I just like when Julian entered and Mal's like, "Do you want a beer?"
Oh,
and
yeah.
then he's like, "No," and he's like, "Do you have any
But do
beers?"
you have any beers?
that was really good.
Maybe he would have him in his satchel.
Yeah, you
and
never
then
know.
Chase said something to the effect, "By crazed, you mean lonely, crazy, and desperate."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Poor Mouth.
And then when the doorbell rings and it's Nate,
Actually, I think you said horny, but I didn't write that down right.
I thought he said crack. Like I know those who smoke crack.
he did say that though. Like if I know
He did
those
say something like that,
jobless
too.
people usually turn to
Mhm.
crack,
Yeah,
but it's a
okay.
little soon or something
yeah,
like that. he
okay.
said. And then we
I
have
love that the condom said for the larger man.
for the large
Julian's
man.
like, "What's with the condoms for the larger man?"
Yeah, and he's like, clearly,
Just natural.
yeah. Well, we don't know. We don't know. Then we have a scene where Naley.
And we have the Quay scene.
Oh yeah.
Did
I
you
kinda
write-
skip
did
that? I just wrote quiet hospital
Do
boring.
you see how? I literally just wrote Quay scene.
I just put
What was it? They were
boring.
being all lovey-dovey and like they
Yeah,
kissed
the
a couple of times,
festering-
festering wound,
Yeah.
whatever.
I wrote
Moving on.
festering, and that was it.
Yeah.
Festering is a nasty word.
Blah, blah, blah. We're
Blah,
lame.
blah, blah.
And then, and then we have the Naily
We turned
scene.
her over. She wasn't
We
like
sure
this.
did.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just don't care. I don't know. I like them individually, just together. I'm just like,
They're just really
I don't
corny.
hate it. I just don't feel like talking.
doesn't
about
excite
it.
Right,
you.
it doesn't excite me at all.
I did like the Naily scene with the pool table.
Very cute.
Very frisky, Haley.
Frisky Haley.
And
Loving them pregnancy
Nate
hormones.
asks if he avoids things, and that's when she's like, "No,
Nah.
yeah, you
don't
don't.
think so."
I just want to bang you right now." But then Brooke and Mia come in, and
They're
then
like, ew.
ew, like what are you
And
doing?
then Mia and Haley are going to Portland. Is that
Portland.
where they're going?
Yeah. So then they take off, and then we have a nice Brooke and Nathan scene.
Yes.
I love
I
all the
love Brooke and Nate scenes.
Yeah.
Friends.
Friends.
That's what I wrote
and
down.
Nate
Friendship.
spoke and was like warm and inviting, like
Yeah.
a normal human being.
and he cracked a joke
He
about
cracked a
like,
joke or two.
oh, what are you dealing with giving up your dreams and having a parent in jail?
He's
Oh,
like,
wait.
that's your life
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Which how many people can say they can have that?
Right.
Right,
know,
they have,
they
a
have that
special bond
similarity.
there.
Yeah.
And then I wrote Nate offers to help Clay for
I put tag team Clay and
tag
Nate.
team. Offers to help Clay with his clients because he doesn't want him to lose his clients because his old firm
Yeah.
is going to take over and they suck and don't care about the
Right,
clients
they're like
themselves.
money hungry. They don't care about the clients.
Right.
And Nate was like, "That's not what you're about. That's not what you left your legacy." What was his company called? Clay's.
It
was like,
some.
I put-
Fortitude, gratitude, something.
No,
like
that was
I thought it was like a few letters, like
IGC?
IGC.
no, that was
something like-
the agency that took it.
The competing
from
one,
him.
right?
Yeah.
I think Clay's was it just
Well, it's his
Clay?
old agency that's taking the clients, though.
No, but what Clay has his own.
Oh,
name
that
for
I don't
his.
know.
I don't remember
Isn't
what
it just
was.
Clay?
I don't know.
Clay's last name?
Clay
Evans?
Clay Evans.
But then when
Clay.
Nate goes to approach Mouth, like, I have an offer for you, he says
Well, I
the
think
word, and I don't remember what the word
Fortitude.
was. It was Fortitude, right?
But I don't know if that's
I
the
don't
name of the
think that's the
agency.
name of that,
I think he was
no.
just being like
he was like
presenting,
we're gonna-
right.
Yeah, no.
Which I'm very excited about this
Yes.
combination.
Yeah, so that's the next thing I wrote is Nate offers to help Clay for the clients. And then
Then I have Jimmy Jam is worried about Dad.
I wrote Alex reading script.
yeah,
Oh,
I wrote
this
checks,
might have been when I
script
was on the
scene.
phone with my mother. So
yeah.
sorry to those on commentary.
I wrote the check scene with the script and everything.
Right. Okay. So Chase finds the script, or is this
Not yet.
one?
Not
Alex
yet.
is reading.
This
the
is just
script?
Alex
Okay.
reading the
So
the
she's
script.
reading the script, being a little shady.
Then this is when actually Nate comes to visit Julian and Mouth.
Okay.
So we did jump ahead a little bit, but that's okay. That's what we do. And then I have Jamie's worried about Nate being sad again.
Yeah, he saw the wheelchair. And I don't want Daddy to be Gaston again.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want him to be sad,
Verbatim.
alcoholic Gaston, because he thinks because he's not going to be playing basketball, that just automatically means he's going to be
right.
like that.
And Haley made a good point. She said, that time basketball left Dad. This time Dad's leaving basketball.
Right, which
so
is
it's different.
Mm-hmm. And he's brushing Chester in bed.
Oh, that was so cute and relaxing. Chester was just like chilling, like, yeah.
That is the chillest bunny.
Oh, I know.
It almost was. I'm like, is that a fake bunny? Because he wasn't even like.
No,
moving.
he's super
That's a
chill.
real bunny.
So
He's an
cute.
actor bunny.
He's an
he
actor
knows
bunny.
his
So
place.
cool.
It's a really cute bunny.
Chester the bunny.
And then after that, I have Brilliant scene, and then that's when he says, "You make sad look beautiful, Brooke Davis." So I'm gonna jump the gun and say that's like one of my favorite quotes
I
of
know,
the episode.
right?
I know we do that later.
He had
but
some good one-liners where you're like, I want to die.
after that, I wrote, "Brooke tells Victoria off," all in caps.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she says, "Whatever comes next is up to you." So she's like, "If you don't accept my choices, you can not be at my wedding. I won't be visiting you."
Right.
Mhm.
Slay, slay, slay. Hot fire flames.
Mm-hmm.
That was Brooke. She was dropped the mic. She
It's
walked out.
perfect. That's exactly how
That's
it went.
how it went.
Do you have the Quay scene?
I wrote, "Quay dresses up and walks out with everyone there. Confetti."
How did he get the dress?
I don't know. That was the most bizarre scene of the whole
All
episode. I
of
was like,
their
what the
Freaking
hell?
scene. Not all. I shouldn't do that.
Most.
Most.
Just very bizarre.
Bizarre. It was
Weird.
really weird.
Like,
Like, why?
I'm not putting a suit on after I was shot and finally leaving the hospital. First of all, you're grimy as fuck.
Right.
when you're in a hospital.
Right.
Yeah, you shower there, but it's not the same.
No, it's not like you're like a
and you're not gonna want to put a suit
And then
on
like
and
Quinn
dress
gets
on.
all dolled up with this dress and
But-
does her hair and everything. And they're both leaving, and then everyone outside is clapping for them.
Yeah, I get it. You were shot.
Like
and you
were shot and you
survived.
survived, and you're leaving.
You
and
were
you're
about to
walking.
die. Blah blah blah.
But like the doctor, I just thought it was bizarre. Like the doctors are applauding them.
We
It would have
didn't-
been cute if like just Haley and Nate and,
And they're like,
Jamie were out
"Yay!"
there. But like everyone, it was very strange.
No, but like, where did he get the dress?
But where did
Yeah,
he get that?
because-
and why does he have a suit there?
He's been
already?
in the bed.
It made no sense. It was weird. It was very weird. Unnecessarily weird. And there was a slow-mo. You have to have the slow-mo in the episode. so
Obviously.
The confetti, yeah, Jamie throwing it.
It was
Yep.
just it was weird.
After that is when Chase gets mad at Alex because the whole time the reason she took the job was because she was researching, because she's doing a character that works at a bar and she has a script and she lied and
Chase doesn't play games.
Chase
No, he doesn't.
and Chase got screwed over with the long distance thing before.
Yeah.
And
I'm
he's
not
not
doing
about
that
that
again.
life. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Right.
And then Alex leaves and I just don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It didn't grab me really.
I don't care about them.
What do I care? What do you guys care about? I care.
What do we
about
care
I
about?
care about Brilliant the most right now.
Brilliant.
excited
And
for,
I
like,
like
the
Naily and
progression. And
Jamie,
Naily.
the trifecta.
Yeah, Naily and Brilliant. I mean, again, come on.
Yeah.
The
And
OGs.
Mouse. And Mouse.
And Mouth,
And Mouth,
of course.
and Mouth,
I'm
of
actually,
course.
I'm really interested in this little agency they're
Me
going to
too.
do.
I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
But I just don't need Chia. I don't need checks.
I don't need it. I don't need
Nah,
Quay.
no,
don't need Quay. I
Quay are
mean,
not necessary.
we're season 8,
We've had them for
episode 5. Like,
right.
still not a lot of love here.
We saw a lot of episodes this season.
I know.
I know. It's
I
a long
know.
season.
We have a lot.
But we met them last season.
No,
too.
I know.
We've
did.
had a whole season.
We did,
and
we
a half.
We did. After we have
I put Quay. They go back
at the
to-
beach house.
Yeah, and I put why are they going back there? But I know we touched upon that. But again, I just still can't
No,
get over
yeah.
that.
Why they would.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would think maybe they would go to Naily's house for a little bit, kind of be surrounded by people so it's not just them alone.
They don't know who shot them, right?
They have to
Oh.
know.
No, I think they know.
They have to know it was her.
She
couldn't
faced
remember.
them. She faced
She,
them.
yeah.
I know,
Unless
but I
they
didn't know
forget.
if they remembered because it hasn't been brought
No,
up.
no one's talked about her.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah, we've
kinda
been
weird.
shot, but they haven't been like
An
oh my gosh,
investigation.
To find her.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's no
what the hell
police-
is going on?
There's no one questioning them.
Yeah, that's
No,
kinda weird.
That is weird. You're absolutely
This
right. I
shit-
didn't even think about that. Like the police would have been involved. They're not.
Yeah.
I mean, we did have crime scene,
Yeah,
but it's all cleaned up now. No one's obviously
Nate-
on the
Nate
search.
cleaned it up.
Yeah, Nate cleaned it up.
Nate cleaned it
He
up.
apparently replaced the carpet because you know that was not going to come out.
Yeah, they're white ass carpet. There's no way he cleaned that. Nate does not look like he knows how to clean a carpet of blood. Sorry.
Yeah, that's bizarre. I mean, maybe they're just trying to make you forget about her to bring her back in. That's the only thing I can think of because otherwise,
you can't forget about her. Not, I'm not. I'm
No.
just speaking like
no, I know.
No,
I
yeah.
think-
You know.
I think they're like, we need to do other things right now and not
Let's
worry
keep
about that. And let's
busy.
just bring it on, whenever we can because we can do
Let's
that.
not think about the mentally unstable person that shot both of us and left us for dead.
Right.
Let's not do that. Let's just talk about our festering wounds and how much we love each other. Let's do that instead.
till kingdom come.
Till kingdom
We
come.
haven't heard that in a while. so.
confetti. Till confetti come.
Till confetti.
That should be it.
Oh my goodness.
After moving on, I just have Naily is in the room saying how they're going to be fine, kind of looking at the jerseys.
Yeah.
They're always going to be fine. And then Brooke and Haley are in clothes over bros, and Haley gives the advice, the first time when you started, I told you to focus on your work. Now it's the opposite. Now you have to
Right.
focus on you and your life
You
and
have
your
a man that loves you.
that
Focus
sweet,
on,
sweet man.
Focus on your engagement and your marriage.
Bros over clothes.
Bros over clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Bros over clothes. And then we have both press conferences going
Yeah.
on at the same time.
Like a
So we have
montage.
Nate
I liked that.
and Brooks, and they're pretty much saying the same things.
They're saying the same thing, yeah.
I like that Nate pushed he's like, no questions. I will be answering questions over on Mouth's podcast.
Mhm.
Plug, plug, plug.
Right.
And then Mouth logs in and he's got like almost 3,000 people. And I'm just like, yes.
I
Get it.
know.
Yes, Nate.
That was so
Can you
great.
come on our podcast?
That was great.
So hopefully that helps Mouth give that boost that he needs and he can make like a job out of it.
Right.
so he can pay his rent.
Yeah.
Keep
He's
the
like,
electricity
my
on.
rent's
Keep
a
the-
little late.
So,
Yeah,
do you
has
think?
to.
We could finish and then I'll go into what I think in
Okay.
terms of predictions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I mean, that's pretty much the end of the episode. Is the conferences.
Julian says he's proud of Brooke.
Yeah.
Because she's going through her wedding book, which we saw her do a couple of times.
and she's like,
Yeah.
I can't have
I
Kings
can't-
of Leon.
I can't have Kings. I can't have my red velvet cupcakes.
I'm like,
and then
"Cool,
she
you
keeps
can-"
looking at this dress. She's like, I'm not ready to give up on you yet.
Yeah,
So
the dress
maybe
that
we'll
she's
get
gonna
back to
design.
there. She'll get some money to make this dress.
Yeah.
Her father.
Yeah.
He's got to come.
Right. Yeah.
Where are you, Mr. Davis?
Where's Mr. Davis?
Oh, I can't wait to meet him.
Me too. I'm
I mean,
excited.
I don't know if we will,
we
but
probably won't. But how can we not?
I'm really hopeful.
Tea.
I'm hopeful.
And then Julian says, "Come to bed, girl. I love." I was like,
Mhm.
why?
Why, Julian? Why aren't you real?
Why aren't you real, Julian?
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much wraps up the episode.
Yeah. And then Nate
Yeah.
closes the lights on Jamie, tucks him in, and that was it.
Yeah. And that's it.
Do we want to take a break and
We're
then
gonna
come back
take
for
a
the
break.
segments?
Take a break.
Bye.
Ooh,
It's a wine glass.
Sure is.
that was so nice to send those wine glasses for us.
I
That
know.
was so sweet of her.
So sweet.
Thank you, Kristen.
And
Kristen.
inside of the wine glasses that Kristen has sent us,
We wine?
have new wine,
We got some good old wine.
good wine from Wink. And we are drinking, well, Michelle and I are both partaking in Chop Shop. What's the name?
That's right. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
So French.
Savignog.
That's right. Sauvignon.
Savignon. But we do have a link in the description down below.
We do. And you will get $20 off your first box, which will include 4 bottles of wine.
Which we did.
Which gets you through a day.
Yeah,
It gets you through a week.
When you're having a day, that's perfect.
absolutely. And it's so much fun because you go to Wink and you fill out your flavor profile and then they decide wines for you. It's so easy. Because you know when you go to the wine store and you're like,
You don't know what to get.
Yeah.
I'll get my red or get a white. And then you're like sitting there. Or maybe you have your favorites.
Yeah, and
Not
you just
sitting
stick
there,
to what you
standing there.
know.
Right.
This
Yeah.
is a,
And then
this
you
is a
wanna
good
choose
way to
something new.
Yeah, this is a good way to be forced to try something different. And when you do the flavor profile, they pretty much send you like this red we liked a lot.
Yeah.
And the labels are so cute
Yeah.
and the bottles are really pretty, and if you are a wine connoisseur, I think you would like it.
I think so too.
So if you click the link below, you'll get $20 off
That's right.
your first 4 bottles.
And it ships right to your door, you said, right?
And it ships for free.
Free,
free
shipping. So get
Right
4
there.
bottles. Yeah,
That's
that's
right there.
sold.
4 bottles of wine, free shipping. And we
Hell
got
yeah.
2 reds and 2 whites.
That's
So,
right.
I mean, obviously, you guys can do whatever you
Yeah.
want, but that's a pretty good deal.
so good. So check it out.
Thanks.
Let us know.
clink.
Bye.
Okay, we're back.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
I'm going to just jump in with trivia
Please do.
because our correspondent,
Letitia.
Yep.
Tish.
she sent us the trivia a little while back. She says, for this episode, James Lafferty directed this episode.
Yeah, we noticed that.
This episode serves as an introduction into a crossover between One Tree Hill and another CW show, Life Unexpected.
Huh.
This is like one of the first crossover events.
Wait.
Life Unexpected.
Continue.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
this was an attempt by the CW to improve Life Unexpected ratings. The episode. Oh wait, she doesn't go into. Oh wait, no, she does. Just kidding. The episode is titled "Music Faced It." Wait, what?
Is that the
Music faced
unexpected?
Oh yeah, was the 5th episode of season 2 for Life Unexpected. The main character, Kate and Haley, discuss their similar lives. The events of the episode take place between this episode and the next one. This episode is named after a song by Henry Clay, People, opening theme song performed by Matthew Ryan. So, on that episode, I remember they go to perform and they actually show the performance in
Haley
Portland.
and Mia go
Because
there?
that show, Life Unexpected, which actually someone during our live stream, I screenshotted it. I forgot who it was. Someone mentioned this too. Jessica did. This leads to a crossover episode with the show Life Unexpected, where Mia plays the show in Portland for the radio station that the characters work.
Gotcha.
So like the characters on that show work on a radio station. Mia goes there.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
even know that
That's
show,
fun.
but I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I remember that happening, and I was just like, I don't
Did you watch
that.
that one episode?
I remember like looking at clips, but I didn't really like.
Who is in that? Do you remember that show?
I can look
It
it up.
sounds vaguely familiar to
Let me
me.
look it up.
There was a show, I was going to call it Noggin, on like the N.
Wasn't
the
that
Canadian
called
channel.
Noggin?
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
There was a show that they like had a radio show, but I don't remember what it was called. I think I'm confusing it with that show.
Let's see. It had Britt Robertson, Sherry Appleby, Christopher
love her.
I
She's
love
in our
Sherry
house.
Appleby. She's so
great.
cute.
Austin Basis, Kerr Smith, Ksenia Solo, Sean Sipos. I don't know.
No.
How long did that
I
run?
just
Oh,
for?
watched
Austin Butler was in it.
Oh,
He's the one in
yeah. He's what's her name's boyfriend?
Vanessa Hudgens.
Vanessa
I'm like,
Hudgens' boyfriend.
what's her name? Yeah. But
Yeah, it's
Shannara
it's
Chronicles
Shannara
guy.
Chronicles. It vaguely sounds familiar to me. I am assuming it didn't last very
No,
long
it-
on
it-
the CW.
Yeah, it was
so.
like 2 seasons. After
Alright, cool.
15 years in foster homes, Lux decides to get emancipated, which, wait, what? It just completely changed what I was reading. 15-year-old foster care vet Lux has finally decided to become an emancipated minor. During her journey through the legal maze, she finds her biological father, 32-year-old Nate, quote, quote, Bazile, who lives above a bar and is astonished to learn he has a daughter. And finally, her biological mother, Kate Cassidy, a local radio star with a fiance, Ryan Thomas. A judge decides to grant temporary custody of
It
Lux
sounds
to Baze
so familiar
and
to
Kate
me.
instead of emancipating
I don't think
her.
I watched it, but I remember it like the storyline of it. So.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's cool.
That's very
Thank you for
cool.
the trivia on
Yeah.
that.
I think she wrote a little bit more though.
Okay.
Awesome. Let me go
Love
back. Sorry,
trivia.
I'm flipping back and forth. She mentioned, the opening theme song, which was Horrendous by Matthew Ryan. She said, comment, on your last episode, you asked how the bands or artists were chosen to cover
Yeah.
the theme song. Not sure how they are chosen, but an interesting fact is that whoever covers the theme song has had their music featured on the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone mentioned that a couple
Yeah.
episodes back. So I think it was Jessica.
And that's trivia.
Thank you, Tish.
Thank
Love
you, Tish.
trivia.
Thank you.
What do we want to jump into?
Do you
we
want
wanna
to do hair and fashion segment?
Sure. I thought Brooke was rocking that ponytail.
Me too.
But I also want to throw it over to Victoria Davis with her very tight jumpsuit, very tailored.
That's who my
zip
fashion
down.
was.
Right. And she had that swoop back hair.
Very regal.
Very
and in the last
teased.
scene we saw her watching Brooke's press conference, they were her jumpsuit was like rolled up,
Yeah.
and it was just
Feet
like
kicked up on that table.
she had like those white kicks on, which you have to wear.
Mm.
Yeah.
But the way the jumpsuit was styled, I'm like, I just love a jumpsuit. I don't care if it's present or not. So, but I think I wrote down actually. I wrote down healthy glows
Yeah.
because
Everyone
Yes.
was
Brooke and Haley
Everyone
looked
is very bronze.
beautiful. Oh, as always. I don't want to say that. I mean, they're
Yeah.
always beautiful, but especially under the bridge, they look
Yes,
very,
they both did.
just very healthy looking.
I have to give mine to Brooke again.
Yeah.
This is episode 5, and I can't not give it to her.
Any
Yeah.
particular outfit or just the ponytail or
It was her skin was just so radiant. And the scene where both her and Haley were sitting in clothes over bros.
She just
and
had like
looking
a
at each other.
basic like tank top on with the little jewels
Yeah,
kind of
so-
on the.
And I liked both of their dresses too for the
Yeah.
press conferences.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, I guess I'd pick Brooke. Yeah, again, Brooke.
Brooke gets it.
Julian was looking cute. I just don't like his hair like this right
oh,
now.
I love his hair.
Really?
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
I mean, I
Yes.
like it, but I don't. It's not my favorite.
No one
I
picked
I like
Mouth
him in the
with his,
adorable denim
suit
shirt.
and slicked hair. No one
No.
liked Mouth's outfit. No.
It's just not Mouth. I liked him when he first came out with his button-down
Yeah.
plaid. I was like, yes.
At
Yeah,
the
he
river
should've-
court.
yeah.
And I liked him in his pajamas too.
His pretty
Or his
PJs.
lounge clothes, whatever.
Yeah.
Leisure wear.
Leisure wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what was your least favorite character? Or least favorite fashion?
Fashion.
I guess it was Mouth suit.
Mouth with his slicked hair.
Even though it
and
was
his
just
suit.
I'm also
funny.
not digging Clay's hair at all. I
No,
know.
me
I know he's
neither.
been hospital
And Clay
written
is
for
still looking deathly
deathly.
pasty,
Yeah, he's
pasty,
looking.
pasty.
He's looking not
Like, why
well.
isn't he? Okay, he's in the hospital. You're not going to be as bronzed as everyone,
Right.
but give him a little contour, a little something.
His hair is just
His hair
his
is horrible, and it's like Jamie's hair.
Yeah,
Like,
he had a
not
Jamie.
good.
Oh,
It's
yeah. When he
Jamie
walked
hair.
out, it was like the slick to the side, like the
Yeah.
same.
Good.
Your hair shouldn't be the same as like a 7-year-old.
it's bad.
It's
It
just not
shouldn't.
attractive.
It shouldn't happen. Favorite character?
Yeah. I'm going to say Mouth.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Julian.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Haley.
Oh, I love how we're all different.
Yeah, I like that Haley was going around kind of helping everybody. She was very
She
like
was a
quirky,
crisis
bubbly,
hotline for her friends.
especially because like where she was a few episodes ago
Yeah.
with the death of her mother
Mhm.
and how like just shitty she was, and
Yeah.
just so she felt horrible and was so depressed. And now she's all like, let's do it on this pool table. I'm pregnant. Let's go to Portland. I'm
love
living my
that.
best life.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I'm gonna give it to Haley this week for me.
That's a good one. I picked Julian just because I felt like I just loved all the things that he said in this episode.
Yeah.
And he's just all around, like, he's there for Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
He's there for everyone. He's going around. He's making his movie. I enjoy him as a character
Yeah.
more and more.
And you?
Mouth.
Yeah, no, I got a kick out of Mouth in this episode.
Yeah, he was great.
And when he says like he's lonely and he has nothing to do, I've been there, dude.
Yeah.
And you just want someone to talk to you, and when so
Yeah.
he was funny,
He was
Yeah.
very funny.
and I'm happy that now he got to interview Nate. He got
Yeah.
some of those clicks on that
Mhm.
podcast.
Yeah.
So, and I'm excited that now him and Nate are going to be working together.
Yeah.
I'm really
This is
that's
good
my
stuff.
most excited
Yeah.
I've been
Right.
Yeah.
for a storyline on the show.
Yeah.
Yay.
Pretty much. Because it's like, Mouth and Nate, who are OGs, great characters. But then Clay. I mean, Clay he can get in there a little bit.
Clay's fine without Quinn.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I like him and Nate together, as a friendship. So hopefully
They just
I
have such
appreciate
cheesy
Clay more.
one-liners.
They
That's
do.
their problem.
That's what it
If
is.
they
They're
talked
so
more normal-
cheesy. They're so cheesy. And I'm
or just like
ugh.
one cheesy line per episode. Not
Yeah.
every scene.
And
Then I
it's
think they'd be
great
fine.
to be lovey-dovey, and we see Nelly and Brilliant like that, but it's not cheese. I can't. It's too
Yeah.
cheesy.
Yeah.
And I love cheese, but that
Right.
is
It's
not the
it's
cheese
not.
I want
It's not
indeed
good
in
cheese.
my life.
No,
I can't wait till Lucas comes back.
Michelle.
I'm hopeful. I think he
Can't
comes
wait
back.
until Lucas
So
comes back. I
sad.
can't wait until Dan comes back. Let's stir that shit
You know
up.
what, Dan? We know
Yeah.
Dan comes
Yeah.
We
back.
know it for sure.
For
so
sure.
I'm
For
super excited
sure.
for that.
Oh man, I'm just I get a little. I miss
Yeah.
miss
I
some
know.
things.
I miss the old.
I know.
I miss the old.
I know.
It's hard.
Rough, man.
I
It's like
know.
if we're
every
watching
every
different stuff.
episode, it's like we're in a meeting. We're like, "Hi, my name is." I'm sad because
sad for the
sad
show.
because I miss Leighton.
Oh, I do. I miss
Yeah.
Leighton. Yeah.
Bummer. Lee's favorite character?
Clay, I think.
I think mine's Chase. Chase was bugging
Or
me.
Mia was bothering me too.
actually, I'm gonna go with Mia. I think.
Mia didn't bug me as much.
but she was. It was a very
She
quick.
was just being very like the humor kind of like I'm jealous.
Can I
but-
pick like Chia Chase to get like a conglomerate?
like the trifecta
that
of
whole
that triangle?
I just don't go. You go to
Go,
Portland.
shoot.
You go to
Go.
LA.
Shoo.
Chase.
You
whatever.
just make your blue drinks that suck.
right.
I like to see Chase just by himself for a little bit. Hang out with Mouth. Hang
You think
out
Mouth
with
is
the
gonna?
boys.
Well, no, he doesn't have to work at the bar. I was gonna say because now there's
Yeah.
a position open.
Right. Maybe someone else will take it, or maybe Mouth will do it part time, or
We don't get
something.
any new characters. Is that right?
We get reoccurring characters.
Yeah, like people come and go. We're not getting any new like big characters.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm.
So it's either one of these women have to be Chase's girlfriend,
Or none.
Or
I
none.
guess.
do you know what I mean?
I'm
Yeah.
assuming Alex is here to stay until the end. So if her and Chase don't work out, I don't know what they'll do with her character. I mean, she's an actress, so they'll do something. But love wise, I don't know. Will Chase and Mia get back together? I don't know. I really don't want that.
maybe
Actually,
Chase is actually going to be preoccupied with what's his face?
right? Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck. So maybe he won't need romance. That will be like his
I'm
bromance.
looking forward to that.
Me too.
Yeah.
We know that's coming, but I'm not sure how we get there.
Right? I know. We
And
haven't
Chase's
seen Chuck in a
apartment.
while.
We know Chase gets an apartment.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Scene.
okay.
There you go.
Alrighty.
Stuff to look forward to.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite quote?
I do.
I have
I know
multiple.
you mentioned.
Multitude.
Come to bed, girl. I love.
I was just gonna say that. Or you make sad look beautiful, Brooke Davis.
Yeah. Anything Julian says to Brooke ever.
Or Jamie. You crack me up sometimes.
Yeah.
You avoid things, Dad. It's just what you do.
I liked, Nate and Brooke said this during their press conferences. I say goodbye to this chapter in my life. I look forward to what comes next.
What comes next?
I think that's
Pretty
great.
The biography, the documentary.
Yeah.
What comes next?
Yeah.
Should I read our shout out of the week?
Shout out of the week.
Shout out of the week.
So this one is by Jesse 3065. They say, finally a great podcast for One Tree Hill. I started watching the show about 3 years ago and it became my favorite. I always searched for a podcast about it but couldn't find any until yesterday. You guys are funny, smart, and I like your ideas. It's awesome to hear your reactions while watching for the first time. I guess I'm going to be watching the show for a fourth time so I can watch it with you guys. Thank you very much. Smiley face.
Yay. Thank you so
you,
much.
Jesse. 30,
And if you want to be our shout out of the week, it's super easy to do. You go to iTunes, you open up the podcast app, or you can go to iTunes itself, search for Tree Hill Talk. But if you're subscribed, it'll be there. And you just go to rate and review, hit 5 stars, write a little something, and we might read it on the podcast. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, thank you. We really do appreciate it. We love reading your comments and feedback, and it helps us a lot. And it just, makes our hearts happy.
It really does. We got an awesome package today from Kristen.
Yes.
Thank you, Kristen.
She sent us, for our sip and watch, she got us stemless wine glasses that say Tree Hill Talk on one side and then our names on the other monogram. So nice.
Yeah, seriously.
We drank out of them tonight. They were awesome. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kristen. We love them.
And
We're going to use them all the time. Because we love wine.
We love beverages
And
just
beverages
in general.
and just
Yeah.
We have so
beautiful
many,
glasses.
a plethora of cups from Tree.
We
just
sure
one
do.
Tree Hill themed
I should take a
cups.
picture of our collection.
of all
They're
of our
awesome.
cups. We do
Oh,
drink a lot
I
of
love
beverages.
them. They're so cute. And some people handmade them.
Mm-hmm.
We have some Etsy shop ones. We got ones from
Yeah. We
whatever,
really do
Wilmington.
appreciate everything you guys send us. We
Love
have a
this.
nice background of all these.
I'm just staring at
awesome
our pictures
things.
with Lee
Yeah.
and Craig, and I'm like, oh, I miss
I
them.
put them up when we record because I think it really
It
creates the
makes you feel
scene.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's nice to look and we reflect.
Yeah.
And we have our
Like,
little,
oh.
Craig over there.
Craig, we got
Craig.
James,
Nugget.
Chad, and Lee.
Look at
So nice. Look at these nuggets. But if you want to send us things, you don't have to. But we do have a P.O. box. We love letters. We're
P.O.
going to
Box
start trying to write back.
76.
P.O.
Coram,
box.
New York.
P.O. Box 76, Coram, New York 11727. It's also in the description below. If you go to Tree Hill Talk, we have treehilltalk.com.
Everything
there.
is there.
Everything is there. All our
Contact us.
socials.
And our Patreon link is there as well.
Yeah, so if you like the podcast and you want to lend support to keep it running, especially because we want to boost our 2018 tech. Because as you know, in typical Tree Hill Talk fashion, we have tech issues every week.
Every single week.
We need an upgrade. So if you want to chip in, you totally can. There's awesome perks. You get entered into monthly giveaways. We are giving away this amazing tie-dye pillow.
I'm going
with
to show it to them on commentary.
Yeah, so if you're watching the podcast right now, she's going to show you guys. It's this tie-dye pillow with Nathan Scott on it with a floral crown. I mean, who doesn't want that in their life? So if you watch the podcast, which is also a perk on Patreon, you get to see this amazing throw pillow. It is the best. What does it say underneath?
It says, don't say I never gave you anything.
Don't say I
And
never gave you
I just
anything.
want to say it's in Comic Sans.
It's in Comic Sans
the
font.
worst font
It's-
that ever existed.
It's just like everyone's teenage dream.
Yeah.
You know?
Got that
Perfect
on
title
Redbubble.
accessory for Valentine's Day.
Right. It's just
Exactly.
fantastic. Who doesn't want Nathan Scott with a floral crown on a tie-dye pillow? I don't think anyone.
It's great.
So if you want to be entered to win that, you can go to patreon.com/treehilltalk. Lend support. You can do $1 a month up to $50 a month. It's whatever you feel like. Cancel anytime, no matter, it's just whenever you feel like chipping in. It helps the podcast so much. And Liz is now going to shout out our current pledges who we love so much.
Before I do that, Michelle has something to say.
Yes, she does.
Roll call.
Thank you so much. We have the Royal Treatment tier. That is the tier you get that awesome subscription box.
Brilliant is in February.
Brilliant is in
It is a
February.
Brilliant
so right
box.
now we are actually going to send out very soon our Ravens box. So
Mhm.
you guys who were pledged before December
Yeah.
1st. We'll get that.
No.
January
Nope.
1st. January 1st. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I was going to say December 31st and January in the same day.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Same thing.
But February 1st, we are doing Brilliant theme.
So if you love Brilliant and you want some cool
Happy
Brilliant
Valentine's
stuff,
Day to you guys.
yeah, we do have a couple spots open on the subscription box. So you get a t-shirt and you do get a bunch of other cool things thanks to OTH merch.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Yeah. So here we go.
All right, so royal treatment. We have Kelsey, Jessica, Michaela, and Joshua.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
We have the Trick Team, Sangeetha, Allison, and Letitia. Our close over bros, Kendall, Logan, Ryan, Amanda, Kaylin, Kristen, Steve, Sophie, Chandler, Gwen, Victoria, Ashley, Teresa, and Elizabeth.
Whoa, that's a big group.
Key Scott Buy Shop crew. We have Jake, Tevin, Shanique, Erin, Jamenica, Erica, Tyra, Manon, Jesselyn, Monica, and Nicole. And then the lovely Ravens, Alicia, Jill, Mandy, and Adana.
Yay.
Wow,
That was
the
so-
most unison.
We
yay.
harmonized, guys.
We really do love and appreciate everyone that pledges and also just listens to the podcast. We see you guys.
Yeah.
If you haven't done so, reach out to us on our social media.
Say hi.
Say hi. We want to talk to you.
We don't bite.
We don't bite. TreeHillTalk.com has all our links. You can contact us there. There's a nice little form you can fill out. You can email us. And yeah, we love
it. If you guys are listening to us for the first time and you're rewatching, it's like so fun to
Yeah.
hear what you guys have
And
to
it's
say.
going to be on Hulu, guys. One Tree Hill
Right?
is back.
February 1st on
Hulu.
Hulu. Get
Hulu
that Hulu
swooped
subscription.
Hulu swooped in. They
They
saw,
did it.
they heard, they saw everyone's angry tweets and they're
They
like, oh, okay.
conquered.
So if you are missing One Tree Hill and you don't have the DVDs, it's coming back for you guys.
Awesome. So
On Hulu.
awesome. We can watch season 9 on Hulu.
Yep.
'Cause we bought
We already
season
bought
8.
season 8.
We
are
bought
not
season
buying
8.
again.
We are not buying
No,
anything
no.
else.
So, you know, we're happy about that. And we're
Yeah.
happy to be back. We're
We
happy,
Happy New
to
Year.
jump back in. And we're excited for another year of One Tree Hill.
Yeah.
And,
and then this Thursday we're going to record our other podcast, IT3. Very
Yeah.
exciting. So if you want to listen to a podcast that we talk about shit, you can just go over there.
yeah, if you love our voices, we talk more for
We
about
talk
another hour
more
over there.
for an
So
hour.
we'll
And
have the link below.
whatever the topic is, literally whatever we feel like that week. So it's a good time. It's fun. It's like a girls' night.
Yeah.
And if you leave us a rate and review on that podcast too, we will shout you out.
As well. Same format.
Same format.
Less One Tree Hill.
Exactly.
All right. We love
Sometimes we talk about One Tree Hill.
you. Sometimes.
All right.
Love you so much.
Bye, guys. Happy Monday.
Bye.
Bye.